On Pete Prisco, Power Rankings, CBSSports.com. Browns were down at 12 after week 1. Let's take a look at them right now. Browns move into 5th spot. So Prisco says wasn't pretty in Minnesota, but they found a way to win. That's the sign of a good team. They just keep fighting even on bad days. And I agree wholeheartedly with Pete Prisco. The sign of a good team is when you don't play as well as you think you do and you find a way to come away with a W. That's going to happen 3-4 times during the course of a season. And if you end up with wins, you end up being a playoff team.
Of course. I mean, football is a team game. We talk about quarterbacks a lot, and rightfully so because they have the most impact in the game. But at its core, over the course of a 17-game season, you're going to have weird fluky games. You're going to have games where the quarterback isn't going, or the running game isn't going, or the defense can't stop anybody. And if you continue to win those games anyway, then that's a sign that you have a pretty complete team. And the Browns are a pretty complete team, as complete as there is right now in the NFL, right up there with teams like the Buccaneers and the Bills as far as, completeness up and down the roster. Now, there's going to be games. I still expect games where Mayfield's going to win games, even though you don't necessarily need him to. There's going to be games where Nick Chubb goes for big yardage. I know he had 100 against the Vikings on Sunday. There's going to be games where he goes crazy. And then there's going to be, I would imagine, more games where the defense does what it did against Minnesota. That's a pretty good offense they went up against. A team that should have been better than 1-2. If they make that 30-some yard field goal against Arizona, you're talking about a 500 football team in Minnesota. You're talking about a 2-1 team in Minnesota going into that game. And then that makes things completely different when you look at who you played against. But I mean, winning on the road is never easy, and the Browns found a way to do it. So especially on a day when the offense is going, that tells you this team's got some ability to overcome some mistakes. And for the rare time since coming back, they have a margin of error to work with.